Hi, my name is Joanie''s. Welcome to my channel. Please go to jonieswhitelighthealing.com for information about me and if you'd like to schedule a reading or a healing. I offer in-person sessions for folks who are local to North Central New Jersey, as well as Skype, phone, Facebook video, and FaceTime video sessions. So, with that being said, I asked Spirit what I am to address with y'all, and I got fear of one's mortality. And then I've been talking with a lot of friends about the latest push to have this done. And I believe that many people are not doing critical thinking because they are afraid of their own mortality. So I wanted to give you my take on death. It might not be the same as yours, and that's okay. I just show up. I'm here, I do videos, and I spread what I think is my truth, but there's your truth, my truth, and the truth. So with that being said, I believe that souls are eternal and they do not die. I believe that we are all as one. We are a collective of souls that are part of the Godhead. We are pieces of the oneness, Creator, Source, Spirit, Mother, Father, God, the I Am Presence, whatever you want to call it. And with that, we as spirits, we as our respective God sparks, come into a physical vessel in this earth plane in order to have a human experience for a variety of reasons. And then when we pass or die, at the end of our incarnation, we leave the physical vessel and we return home. I believe that we never, in fact, die as a soul, yet our physical vessel will. I believe that our physical vessel is a representation of all of our physical vessels where we have incarnated in a third dimensional material reality. That would be called a light body. The light body is the etheric essence of the physical body that has knowledge of all of its physical incarnations. So, fear of one's mortality. Why would a person have a fear of dying? Well, the first thing might be that as you incarnate, the veil of unknowing or the veil of forgetfulness comes over you, and you don't remember that you have never been separated from the oneness and that you don't, in fact, die as a soul. So that's a pretty creepy and scary thing, huh? That you have a veil over you where you don't remember that, in fact, you never die as a soul. So that's a human experience. Another reason why people might have a fear of death is because they might have had trauma in other lifetimes related to death. They might not have been ready. It might have been early. Someone might have killed them. They might have been part of some type of a massacre where death now is revolting to them. Karma is often part of this, where one has unforgiveness towards self and other in any way, shape, or form with respect to death. Another reason why a person might have fear of death is if they are very connected to others on this earth plane and they don't want to leave them behind. So they're afraid that they would somehow mess up another person or person's lives if they are no longer here. What folks forget is that despite there not being in the same physical space with them, they're always with them on another plane. Another reason why a person might not want to leave and might be frantic and have fear of their mortality is they might be addicted to money, perhaps, and things and experiences, and that they can't get enough. And they don't want to leave the earth plane because they're still filling themselves with an addiction of sorts, with seeking pleasure, with filling the emptiness, and that by leaving, they couldn't even imagine what it would be like not to hang on to the gold ring or the casino or the traveling or the burlesque shows or the video games or the food, etc. So these are just a few of the reasons why a person might have fear of their own mortality. What would I suggest that a soul do? I would suggest that a soul does forgiveness work around any karma that they might have incurred. So we can do that here. That will take the edge off. And for souls that do participate in this forgiveness work, you will have peeled layers regarding trauma in other lifetimes, and this one possibly, where your higher self and your third dimensional self is ready to give up the unforgiveness towards self and other, which paves the way for lightness and clarity and moving forward and less fear. Here we go. Across time and space, forwards and backwards across all generations, where there is any karma incurred that would lead this soul, you, here in this incarnation, to have a fear of your mortality. And that then, by your doing this, by the way, that would then spread to all of your incarnations where you might have a fear of your mortality. And we ball them all up, and you say inside, I forgive myself. Excellent. Forgive everyone and everything. Ooh, a lot of pain. Good. Forgive everyone and everything. And thank God for these life lessons, God not being separate from, we are all part of. Expressing gratitude, understanding, there were life lessons involved. Thank you for that. Sip water between now and when you go to sleep. It will help flush negative energies through the physical body. Another way of working through fear of your mortality is considering that your soul doesn't die. Once you come to this realization and you accept it, and you remind yourself of it if you ever go human on yourself and you're afraid, is you say, well, a soul doesn't die. I am eternal, and that will assist you. And again, it's important to remember that you have incarnated here more than once and that you know how to die. So I've read in spiritual pieces that we do this over and over again. We get born and we die over and over again, and we're experts at it. Yet when the veil of unknowing comes over us, we forget that we've done it before and we know how to do it. And we are supported and we are held, and it is a beautiful experience. So I'm going to leave you with that. I'm hoping that this video assists you, especially those that are gripped in fear. I come here, I show up. I have been through my fears. Every now and then fears creep in about different things. But I'm here to spread my support, my light, my visions, my understandings with you. And if it resonates, great. And if it doesn't, you could put it on a shelf. You could even trash it. That's all that Joanie has to say from here. Please like, share, comment below, and subscribe if you haven't. Press the bell all icon, and you'll receive notifications of when I put out another video. You take care, y'all.